We can find Ukrainian artillerymen at work. They've just received the coordinates of the targets and are working on enemy concentrations.
We are currently working on the 2A36 Gyatsinth B. It hits up to 30 kilometers. This is very heavy equipment. The gun weighs 12 tons. Only everything works mechanically. Before that I worked on the 152mm gun D20. Since the gun weighed 7 tons, it was easier to transport it. But this one is heavy.
To move Gyatsinth, they need to call special equipment. This is a captured gun that our soldiers received during a heavy battle in the Kharkiv region last year. One shell for such a weapon weighed about 40 kilograms. Andriy is an artilleryman with experience working on various installations. He has something to compare with.
It's easier to work on the 152mm gun D20. Then comes the Msta B, and then this equipment. It is very difficult to work on it. On this Gyatsinth, the shells are all the same. The weight is the same, whether on a D20 or Msta, or this Gyatsinth, the same. But the charges are different. The charges here are heavier. They are larger.
The soldiers admit that containing the onslaught from Putin's occupiers largely depend on European partners, which transfer shells to Ukraine. However, now there is not enough ammunition.
There are a lot of targets, and when you work on those targets, you start to sort through which ones to shoot at and which ones not to shoot at, and to sort through fundamentally, due to the shortage of shells.
In general, the current situation in the Avdiivka direction looks very harsh. Enemy aircraft are constantly circling the sky, dropping bombs, and explosions are heard regularly.
The situation in this direction is very difficult. Our infantry feels this most of all, because the Russians have artillery covered when their infantry goes on an assault, and we have, let's say, practically nothing with which to repel their attacks. What we are doing now, the way we are working now, this work is about nothing at all. If we take this period a year ago, the same months and now, the difference is colossal.
On this day, the unit received commands and coordinates 3 times, but it needs much more shots and ammunition for effective work. Reported by Anastasia Volkova, Anna Nichenko, UATV News.